Ladies and gentlemen, may I direct your attention to something quite extraordinary, quite incredible, quite unlike anything you may have experienced in your life.
Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of the Takeover Show. I'm your host, Misa, and with me, as always, like I've said so many times before, he is a certified torta pounder. Not just a certified torta pounder, but an international certified torta pounder. Yeah, that's right. He's also owner of Do Cheese and Next Gen Sports. Please give it up for my co-host, my boy, Chewy.
Hey, what up, guys? Hopefully you guys are watching that World Cup. We'll give you the instruction how to be internationally torta pounders. If you, you know.
You became an international torta pounder when the FIFA started, right? For a good reason. I mean, it was in the North America. There's a lot of people, a lot of girls coming through, a lot of tortas.
A lot of tortas bien deliciosas. Y luego nos venimos del norte al south to the USA. And then, born in the USA. And then
he was just like, welcome home, baby girl.
He's got home field advantage, too, now.
He does. That's what I mean,
we took advantage of that. Everything's bigger in Texas. And then we went down to Mexico and we just lived it up.
Yeah, all of North America. Right, you just got home field advantage.
Good stuff, man. So shout out to Tree for that. Now, you heard his voice. We do have an awesome guest here with us today. But before we do introduce him, man, we got to introduce and give a big old shout out to our sponsor, starting here at Genuine Reference Studios.
Shout out Genuine.
GRS, guys, for anything music, anything sound, anything podcast, please hit up Genuine Reference Studios. We will have their number down here below. Just send them a text, give them a call. It is 915-300-0555. Give them a call. Let them know that the Takeover Show recommended you guys. Anyways, who else do we have?
I want to give a shout out to, if you know, our boys over there at Mijo Things doing their thing. Actually, they're out in LA doing their thing, hustling it down. But I want to give a shout out, if I didn't skip it, Mr. Big O doing his thing. Shout out to Big O Photography.
Shout out Big O Photos.
And one more time, Mike and Renee doing their thing at Dulce. Because everything is what, abuelita?
Approved. Yeah, guys. So shout out to all our sponsors, man. They've helping us out. We'll have all their info here at the bottom below. Now, like I said, man, we do have an awesome guest here. We've known him here for a few months now. He's come around General Reference Studios. This man here is a very talented individual. You've probably already seen him on FitFam. He is an R&B and pop up-and-coming artist. Please give it up for the one and only Mr. Nick McGuire.
How y'all doing? Thank you guys for that introduction.
Sheesh. Nick, I got to give you a triple horn, dog.
Oh, yeah?
We're going to... Hell yeah. Now, Nick, dude. I mean, we've met, a few months ago here at this studio, man. To start off with, I remember Chris, one of the managers here at GRS, telling me about you, telling me like, hey, have you met Nick yet? And I didn't know who Nick was, and he said, like, right off the bat, he has a beautiful voice, bro. He could fucking sing, and what's crazy is, like, I've heard a lot of people say, hey, this guy can sing, and all this, dude. And then, I come and I meet them, and they can't sing. You know what I mean? Like, to my taste. But Nick here is a different breed. For those who might not know who you are, Nick, can you kind of introduce yourself here a little bit, please?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Nick McGuire. I'm an R&B singer, R&B pop singer out of El Paso, Texas. I've been signed to FREE.E.M Records, so it's been a ride. It's been awesome. I'm performing locally at like Mona, and I've been performing all over the city with SNL. Shout out my boy Gemini J. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, dude. Super talented. We did have you do kind of sing for us like while we were walking into the studio one time in one of the reels, and that reel kind of blew up a little bit.
Yeah,
blew up intensely,
yeah,
bro.
Intensely.
I keep singing that song he sings sometimes when I see this guy. I'm like, oh, I fell in love.
Yeah, dude, it's something like, dude, like I wish I had that voice to, sing to my wife, serenade her like when she's upset or something, like.
Hey, your vocal cords are muscles.
Baby. It wasn't me. It was Chewy.
Oh, okay, that run was clean.
That was clean.
That was clean.
Shout out to Lisa, dog. Shout out to Lisa. Now, Nick, bro. Going through some research and looking up yourself and all that. You're what we call a military brat, right?
Right.
You traveled a lot, Where are you originally from?
So I always like to say I'm California born, Texas raised, because I was born in San Diego on Balboa Naval Hospital, and I moved to Maine, and then I was here from first grade.
From California all the way to fucking Maine.
Yeah,
How
coast
old
to
were you
coast.
when that happened?
I think I was like 4 when I got there. Something
Right when
like
you
that.
started your music career. Dog.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool, man. Moving from there to there, and then from Maine, where did you go?
From Maine, we came home. We came here. This is like where most of my family is. So yeah, I mean, I was here, like I said, from first grade all the way up to my sophomore year of high school. I was at El Paso High for their centennial celebration.
El Paso High?
El Paso High. Oh, no. Where you guys? Did you guys go to Austin? Did you guys?
What? Austin?
Yeah. Well, most people that say boo. Oh, no.
He gets a...
No sea mamón.
No, I'm kidding, man. We're from Franklin, dog.
Oh, okay.
to the
We
west.
shouldn't have beef.
That's true. Why do we have beef?
That's why I said Austin.
Give us
You know
the
what,
west.
Nick? You know what, Nick? Yeah. He's just killed all that drama right there, dog. Damn, dude.
Give us
He literally had to ask. What? We don't have beef. Like, what is a beef? There is no beef.
Yeah. You guys are in Austin. You guys are fine.
Get us that mamon button right here.
No sea mamón.
That's the first time we've ever gotten it.
Yeah,
No
man,
reverse.
That's a good answer there, man. That's a good answer. Do you have family here from El Paso? Is that?
Yeah, that's
is
where
that-
most of my family's from.
Oh, so originally
This is
from?
home.
This is home for you.
I love to hear that, bro.
Yeah. So, like my mom went to Loretto, my dad went to Maltwood.
Oh,
I'm from here. Yeah. And I did graduate high school in Anaheim, though. In Anaheim, California. Shout out 714. So I do have ties back to Cali. But
True. How old were you when you came to El Paso for good? Or has that always been kind of like a back and forth thing?
it's been a back and forth. But I mean, after I graduated high school, I came back here. I started working. That's when I started working at Dollar Tree. And then,
Yeah, all that. I mean, you mentioned Dollar Tree, which we'll bring up because you went viral while you were at Dollar Tree, right? And but before all that, I mean, a lot of people that are watching and listening, we introduced you as a R&B and pop singer. Now, when it comes to all that, where did that start? Did it start in Cali? Well, before you were 4 years old, or did that start in Maine while you were bored up there?
it's beautiful up there, though.
I know.
A little boring, but it's beautiful, yeah.
Shout out to my boy Junior, man. My boy Junior out there, man. He lived out in Maine. But how where did that start, bro? Because I mean, if you guys haven't heard his voice yet, hopefully we could hear a little sample here later. But
Absolutely.
I mean, I feel like something like that had to have had practice, right? Like some type of some time to evolve. When did it really start for you?
So I grew up listening to my mom sing. My mom, she's more theatrical. She could have killed it on Broadway. She tried out for American Idol and they were like, "Oh, well, you're not really what we're looking for, but try Broadway." And I genuinely think she would have killed it.
Damn, so your mom went and she tried out for the American Idol
Yeah.
and they told her hey, your voice is good, but it's better for Broadway.
More theatrical stuff. So again, I've always heard a steady, great voice in my life. She, I would start harmonizing because of her. I taught myself how to harmonize because I just listened to her. So that's where I think my ear developed from a young age. And then I always say my mom gave me the talent, my dad gave me the style. and my grandpa gave me the style because they would listen to Motown. I'd listen to The Temptations with my grandfather, James Brown, Michael Jackson, all that. And then my dad.
Yeah, they raised you right, bro. They raised you right.
They really did. And my dad listened to a lot of like the early 2000s R&B or 90s. So like we'd listen to Jodeci, we'd listen to Usher, Neo, Justin Timberlake, like all of that, all of those R&B
The real
singer. Yeah. So
always had music in the background.
Exactly.
In your household.
Exactly. And I, for some reason, was drawn to R&B growing up.
How do you say it? Your category?
Genre,
Your
yeah.
genre?
Yeah.
And as a kid, you just stuck to that one, or did you give rock a try or something else?
No, I did more pop. I growing up, I did pop. I mean, because that's what you heard. At the time when Bruno Mars was doing like the whole "Just the Way You Are" thing.
Yeah, it's like the early 2010s type music.
Exactly. And then I started to venture out on my own and listen to R&B on my own, and that's what I stuck to. Like that's what I love. I listen to primarily R&B, hip hop, and house. House is like
shit. House?
Yeah,
it is, man. So if you could say like which ones are like your favorite artists that you kind of like get all that inspiration from, who do you say it was?
I'd say Michael Jackson's number one. Has to be King of Pop. And then Usher, Neo, and Justin Timberlake.
Hey, Usher, Neo, and Justin Timberlake. I mean, Neo wears a hat and shit like Michael Jackson. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He could dance too, man. That's the only thing I can't do.
Yeah, you can, bro. I mean, have you tried?
I've been, loosening it up a little bit more recently at shows and stuff, supporting my fellow artists. But I wouldn't say I'm a great dancer, but I do it.
No, it's fun, man. You know what I like about you too, man, is that you have a really. It's very easy for anybody to come and talk to you, right? Now, when it comes to your music, when did you start writing your music? I mean, how old were you when you I mean, obviously throughout your life, like you said, you heard your mom, your dad, listening to all this awesome music. When did you decide, like, hey, you know what, maybe I should try and make my own, or had you always kind of like made your own beat and made your own lyrics, or how did that work for you?
So I would try writing, and I think just recently I've really started getting the hang of writing, but I was always really good at like harmonizing, like I said, which kind of led me into being able to make harmonies. And
well, for those that might not know how the harmony works, like kind of explain the harmony for those, man.
Man, you can try to make me get into music. I never took music theory, but I'm gonna try.
Well, for you, man, how did the harmony work for you?
Honestly, my real answer isn't very impressive, because I don't know how I did it. I just listened and trained my ear and then just was able to do it. Excuse me. But I don't know. It's just a lot of training your ear and practicing.
So it's pretty much kind of like hearing how something sounds and trying to mimic that and trying to kind of work that and then make it on your own. Right?
Correct. Yeah. I always tell people, people are always like, oh, I wish I could sing this and that. And I'm like, well, your vocal cords are muscles. So just like you can train your bicep, you can train your vocal cords. And in doing so, you have to simultaneously train your ear so that you can hear the note, and then you're working on your vocal cords so that they can make the note itself that you're hearing. So it's a good balance of that, of both of those.
No, yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, you're right. I mean, your vocal cords is a muscle. And I've heard and I've seen like interviews of like famous artists that they play like their old stuff when they first started and they suck, but they practice. I mean, they have maybe vocal coaches and stuff like that, but do you feel like that anybody could really kind of make a good be a good singer if they practice
with enough practice? Absolutely. Yeah, I think
really
so. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. It's not going to be anything overnight. Like, again, I wasn't able to do runs and things like that 5 years ago. I struggled with it. It's just building just building your arsenal little by little.
Yeah.
So just focus on the foundation as you would with anything, whether it's sports or you know, getting in front of a camera or, you know, anything. You work on the foundation first, and then you kind of go from there and build on top of it. Yeah, I think anybody could.
I feel like he has like a natural voice, so I feel like it wasn't maybe that hard for you.
It was definitely God-given talent. You know, thank Jesus. Shout out Jesus for giving me the voice.
Now, give him that gift, bro. I bet you get this a lot. How are the ladies with that?
Uh-oh, here we go. Gemini is going to love this.
You show him how to dance or what?
I mean, his voice makes him dance.
Yeah, I was going to say, I like I said before, I'm still learning how to unleft my right foot, but it's... But it's definitely helped in some situations. Yeah. I don't want to say that I take advantage of it, but you know, it's definitely helped in certain scenarios. Yeah, for sure.
It definitely helps, man. But you know what you were saying, man, like just like anything else, it takes practice, right? Either it's you're working out, it's a muscle or something, or you're in soccer and you're playing soccer. You mentioned soccer, and all I can think about is that FIFA, you know,
the drip I got from the gas station.
That's a good one, dude. But we were talking a little bit, man, and you kind of also mentioned that this year was the first time that you kind of really got into it, right?
Yeah, I'm a big sports guy, but I never was into soccer, football, whatever, you know, however you call it. But this year, I don't know, something in me was just like, this is going to be good. Just try to get into it, try to be super open-minded with it. And I did, and I got my heart broken twice.
Oh, man. So you guys know why, man.
By saying twice, I'm guessing you're rooting with us, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm Mexican-American, man. I look like a Weddle, but you know,
he's one of us.
I rock with you.
He's one of us. Don't get that wrong. Don't get that wrong.
Who's your team besides like who were left in the final 8?
I like Holland as a person. I think he's pretty cool. So I think I'm rocking with them.
What is
Norway,
he in Norway, right? Yeah, dude, that dude does look like a Viking in the making. You know what I mean? Like,
and he's funny. Have you guys seen that video where he's like eating something and he's like in the mirror and he's like,
"Hey, do you know that's AI? You know
is it?
Yeah, there's an original video of a guy that
I hate AI.
I'll post it right here for you guys because I also thought it was hilarious that he's eating and then he's like his mouth is all full and then there's a mirror on his left and he looks and he's like he gets startled.
Man, I mean he still seems personable. Yeah. Man, I'm so upset that I got. Oh, I can't stand it.
I did too, and I was like, dude, that is fucking funny. But because I guess I liked it, you know, I got a bunch of feeds of the same video, but then I got that video of like the original video of it, and it's like some dude in like some Asian dude. That
they got me.
It's fucking AI, bro. It's AI.
Talking about AI, fuck AI. But talking about Holland, there's a video. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's like Lamine Yamal and everybody, and it's like a Messi and the way they take their like warm out vest. Some people just throw it on the floor. No, Holland goes and like gives it 1-on-1 to the guy and everything. He like dabs him up. And
classy.
It's
like,
very classy.
You know what I mean? So I know what the videos where he takes care of the kids and puts them.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Same thing with like Ronaldo. I was sad when he got knocked out.
Oh man, that was sad, bro. But one thing I want to talk about with Misa earlier, bro. What's your thoughts on the Messi game with Egypt? Did you watch the Egypt game?
I didn't.
No?
Wait, I don't remember if I did. I may have.
So, Argentina was playing Egypt to advance, and Egypt scores the first goal, I think, in the first 14 minutes. And then in another, 15 minutes, they score a second one. So it's 2-0, and I'm over here texting Misa, like, bro, Google the score. And Misa's like, dude, I'm watching it too. Within, 3 minutes, first goal, boom. So it's 2-1. Second goal, 2-2. Bro, within 14 minutes, they scored three goals. So
they fucking win.
So they win. So the coach in Egypt was spitting on people, getting mad, causing a scene because it's rigged and everything. So I just want to ask you your thoughts on that.
That's crazy. I mean, look, if the talent's there, then the talent's there, and that sucks. But yeah, no, I mean that's not Cassie spitting.
Are you into any other sports other than
football? Football.
Wait. Hold on. Before we clap, who's your team, Doug? Come on, bro. Please.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
You're a Cowboys fan. I'm gonna give you an applause and a boo at the same time.
Yeah, no, see, that's perfect. That's the fan base. You know, either you love them or you hate them. Yeah. There's no in between.
Yeah, there's no in between, man. Chew over here is a Rams fan. I'm a Chargers fan.
Okay, I don't have any issues with them. My first NFL game, or my only NFL game, was a Rams Vikings.
His first NFL game, or only NFL game that he went, was Vikings and Rams?
Yeah, it was so cool. I got to see the Rams. Yeah. You're going to be mad. I was going for the Vikings because my little brother's a Vikings fan.
I see.
You know what I mean? I had to rep. I had to do the skull chant a couple times. Yeah, it was fun though.
That's cool, bro. I mean, that's cool. It's always good to, I feel like it's always great to be a fan of sports, right? Like sports always kind of like really brings out I don't know. I feel like it brings out the kid in you as well. Mm-hmm. You know, it also brings out like your true intentions.
Yeah.
You know, like so with FIFA came through, man, and my boy Chris. Shout out to Chris, man. You guys can see his episode 83. We talked about it. He's the one that put me on FIFA. And that's pretty cool. It's been awesome just to experience it all.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's the pride, but like a good pride that you feel.
Yeah.
Rooting and it almost seems like it like the U.S. finally came together. Like it was like so cool to see that.
Like the world finally woke up, gave it a chance.
Yeah.
Gave it a chance, didn't knock on it.
Yeah.
Because it had a magnificent run, bro.
Yeah.
They got far, bro.
Both Mexico and the U.S.
They got further. Yeah, they got further than they've ever been, and I want to give my hats to both of them, bro, because they killed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the city of El Paso put up a cool presentation for everybody. Downtown at District 9 at Pockets. I even got school.
No, yeah, I mean it was really good, and the thing too, man, is that. What was crazy is like the games, like being a fan of Mexico and then being a fan of USA has really fucked up my liver during this fucking during this FIFA, dude. But like one thing that it was like a bittersweet feeling when they both lost is like, okay, now I'm like I could chill,
Yeah, we don't have to be as intense.
Yeah, dude.
I mean
yeah. back to real life and shit, But yeah, man. I mean, it's great, man. FIFA and football and sports is all awesome. Now, going through, your research and trying to find out who Nick McGuire is, right? We know that you sing really well, and being military brat, you've been around. But what I didn't know while I was doing your research, and Jaime, shout out to Jaime, man. Jaime out here, man.
We love you, Jaime.
FREE.E.M Records, bro. Shout out to them. They're a sponsor as well for this episode. You kind of went viral. You actually went very viral. One time that you were working, and were you quitting or something? You sang something. It came out on FitFam. What happened? Tell us about that, dude.
So November 2023, I was leaving Dollar Tree on Zaragoza, and I promoted my music all the time there. I'd be checking out people's candies and their drinks or whatever the heck, and I'd be like, hey, what kind of music do you listen to? And most people are, oh, I listen to everything. Okay, well, do you like R&B? Yeah, I listen to R&B. Perfect. So I'm a local R&B artist. I have music. I have a song out.
So you'd promote yourself while you're a cashier?
Yes, I was sitting doing that. And shout out my dad. Yeah, my dad. He made me a QR code with my link tree. So I just pull up my QR code, be like, hey, yeah, so scan my QR code and it'll take you to my song. Let me know what you think about it. And I'd have people come back into the store, find my Instagram. It was really cool. And I got that song up to about like 2,100 streams pretty quick. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What song was it, man?
Only One with Young Mayhem.
Only One.
Yeah.
Shout out Young Mayhem, bro.
Yeah, shout out Young Mayhem.
Shout out to our boy. Shout out to our boy. Now, for those who might not or haven't heard it yet, can they listen to it, and where can they listen to it, bro?
Absolutely, they can on all streaming platforms. So Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, which means you can tell your Alexa to play it. You can go to YouTube Music. Yeah, man, it's on all platforms.
Nice. Now, can you give us a little snippet of what you were singing that day?
Yeah, of course.
Let's see.
Let's see. Is this working? Is this on? Okay. I don't know what's been going on with me lately, girl. But I know that between us, it's been affecting everything from our love to our trust, baby.
Dude, I don't know about you, Tree, but that shit got me a hard on, dude. I don't know about you, Ray.
I can feel it from here.
Stop it, guys. Calm down. I'm just kidding. You guys are going to make me excited, too.
God damn! I'm getting naked, bro.
No, Tree, no.
Censor.
No. Bro, man, awesome, man. Damn, I mean, like, obviously, if you guys have heard, I mean, your voice is incredible. But what was that like? You know, going viral and then having these people, because before that, how was your music doing?
All right, I want to add to that. How did you find out you're on FitFam?
So how I found out, but yeah, I was like, let me process this real quick. So I found out originally that I was on FitFam because my manager who recorded me singing it, they told me they were going to send it to FitFam. So I don't know, there's something in me. There was like some intuition. I was just like, they're going to take it. And they sure did. And I was just kind of looking, and I was like, oh, wow, wait, I'm on FitFam. And it tells you when, somebody's tagged you. So, and I just kept looking, like, and it kept growing and growing and growing. And it got to 38,000 likes. I don't even know how many views that translates to.
38,000 likes?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Just imagine 38,000 people in a room or something, like,
man, that's the goal.
That is amazing, man. That is amazing. Now, when you recorded that video, were you quitting your job?
I was.
Your last day? So
yeah, that was my last day.
What was your thought on that? Did you sing it because you were quitting?
Yeah.
Or what was it?
Well, yeah. So
were you not allowed to sing or do shit like that?
No. They would encourage it. My my coworkers there. At Dollar Tree on Zaragoza, they know who they are.
Yeah, shout out to all the Dollar Tree.
Yeah. They would encourage it. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, this guy can sing this and that." And during Christmas time, they'd have me sing because there's no music in Dollar Tree. Like,
there's not.
Quiet.
Is it?
Walking around and it's just quiet. Yeah, next time pay attention to it.
That's why it kind of sucks to go into Dollar Tree. I mean, the prices are good.
Yeah.
But
it's just quiet. Yeah. It's
a little eerie.
Yeah.
And then imagine just hearing Nick McGuire.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Lane 3 is open.
Fuck the shopping. I came here for the show.
Yeah. It's like, I heard you were singing.
That's awesome, man. Now, kind of fast forward here, man. Now you're part of the FREE.E.M Records crew, which is shout out to that, man.
Love FREE.E.M. Love everybody in it. Shout out FREE.E.M. FREE.E.M for life.
FREE.E.M, I mean, if you guys are watching, man, keep watching because we will be we're having a whole series of FREE.E.M artists coming through
with the names of Sleepy Fool, Lael, if I said it right, Mayhem, Kim, El Holmes, Juan Pablo, Alonso, Dan, Jamal, and one of my favorites, my boy Nectar.
Oh, we love Nectar. We love all of them.
Shout out FREE.E.M. I wanted to question, what does FREE.E.M mean to you?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Before you answer that, how did that relationship? How did that happen?
Yeah,
did they reach out? Did you reach out? How did that happen?
So I started consistently coming here with Mayhem, and
here at Juris.
Yeah, and it was just I started building relationships with people individually, especially with Aiden, because Aiden, shout out Aiden.
Hey,
Shot by Aiden on Instagram.
Shot by Aiden, man. He's been a producer. He's helped us out in a few episodes. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's awesome. Who's that?
Is that my phone? Is that my phone? Can you end it? Can you press the end button? Yeah, let's just press the end button. Thank you, sir. That's the wife calling. Sorry, baby. I'm in the middle of a pod. But yeah, how did that? So you know, Mayhem started bringing you around, right?
Yeah. Shout out Mayhem. He's really been a big reason, and we'll get into that a little bit of why I was able to get my foot into the music scene in El Paso. Like I have nothing but praise to give him. But yeah, I just started coming around and building those relationships individually, and soon it was just like, hey, we have a label and we're looking to expand and kind of just have a fresh start to it. Would you be willing to join? And I was like, well, let's see what it's about. And it's just been nothing but a good time. It's been nothing but love, and it's a genuine family.
Yeah,
it's
man.
so cool.
Yeah, for those who not know who FREE.E.M is, I mean, we'll put up their info here so you guys can go check them out. But this is a record company that's just, I guess we could say it's fairly new. I mean, it's been around for a good minute trying to, pick up. But as time has gone by, it's picked up some good artists, including yourself.
I appreciate that.
And you guys have had some shows. We've
yeah.
seen and at Mona's and different parts. How was that for you, man? How was that experience of you, doing these shows, especially because when was your first show? Had you ever done any shows before?
Again, shout out BWOMs, shout out Barbed Wire Open Mic. So I was doing that kind of stuff, and I think that really helped me prepare for shows. And my first show that I was a part of was in January. So I just started performing this year. Yeah.
Of this year?
Yeah, of this year. So I just this year's just been the first year that I've really been performing locally.
I know you said you were at Mona. Where else you say you were performing?
Mona, Brunette, Rosewood, Keg and Brew East. Where else? We're gonna be doing, of course, here at GRS.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've seen you guys do your thing.
Yeah, and I may be forgetting some, but it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
No matter where we perform, it's always a great time.
What are the next ventures for you to finish the year off?
Oh, okay, yeah. So my next, just recently, we're gonna be doing the show on the 10th. So what? Today we're Wednesday. So in a couple days, for Ebony Janae's birthday.
Saturday.
So yeah, that's gonna be Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
So it's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna be performing first. We've got a great lineup there. And then on the 25th for SNL, we're gonna be performing there as well for all of FREE.E.M. So FREE.E.M's gonna be performing there. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That is badass, man. Congratulations to you, man. Now, when it comes to your music, how much music do you have out? Is there something that people could look up and hear your personal songs, your own songs that you've made?
Yeah. So I have about 5 singles out, and then I have an EP out with Arrogance. Shout out Arrogance. That was so much fun to make. So the EP just came out. It's called When the Heart Talks Back. And again, out on all platforms. And then up and coming, I've got a couple singles I've been working on with
you're
Legacy
releasing a solo album.
Yeah,
very soon, man.
that too. I'm going to be releasing an album by the end of the year. So yeah, the concept is so cool too.
What is it, man? Kind of give us an insight on all that, man.
Yeah, so the concept of the album, it's called Shades of Soul. So I'm paying homage to my genre. I'm gonna start off like in the 70s and just move in like just move out throughout the years.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, what?
You're gonna elevate with the time of music.
Yeah, exactly. And I haven't seen like an album like that before. So I was like, man, let's do something different. Let's do something really cool. So yeah, it's going to be Shades of Soul. It's going to be pretty much a solo album. I'm going to have probably a couple, like maybe 2 features on there, but it's gonna be primarily a solo album.
Awesome, bro. Fucking shout out, man. That's exciting.
Super exciting.
And the thing is why I feel like it's so exciting because I mean now being part of GRS, a lot of people do not understand how much work it takes to put in and make something that like you're making, right? Either it's a song or a podcast or something. People tend to just focus on the end product of it, but they don't know how much work it took into it. What does all that mean to you, man? Like when it comes to putting in the work, what's your mentality when you're going through all that?
I mean, it sounds cliche, but you have to fall in love with the process. I mean, that's it.
It's given, yeah.
Yeah, you really
thing, yeah.
you have to enjoy every part of what you're doing, even if it's not the most like fun part of it. Even if it's not the part where you're receiving your flowers or you're receiving the dopamine hits because you're seeing your views and streams and everything go up, right? Like that's all good, that's all fine and dandy, but you have to fall in love with the part of, okay, man, I just wrote this awesome hook and now it's time to lay it down. And, now we're going to work on the layers and now we get to, work with the engineer and put a little spice on there, whatever the heck. But you have to fall in love with that process.
Yeah, because after then what does it take? Then after that, then it's like, all right, now we're going to perform it live.
Yeah.
Now we have to get all this set up. Now we have to know how it's going to be sounding like when it's live.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy, and and that's why I have a lot of respect for artists like yourself, man, because like you said, you have to be in love with the craft. You have to be in love with the process in order to create something great.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to your music, man, what is a message that you give out in most of your songs? Are these love songs? Are these songs about your life, about struggle? What kind of message are you singing about when you record these awesome tracks?
Yeah, so some of it's love, but it's usually love with a resolution. So it's usually like we're going through something tough, or we're wanting to fix something, or you have songs like Sun City Love where it's just like I just want to be around you. I love you so much. I want to be around you. But a lot of times it's like fixing things. Like I grew up kind of seeing like love not being done right. My parents are amazing, but they did get divorced when I was young, so it was different seeing that. So now it's like I'm putting in my songs like, hey, let's make things work. Let's fix things so that we don't have to go this route.
That gave me chills. You saying that gave me chills. I mean, I could relate to that. I mean, I grew up with a divorced family and stuff. So I mean, you never hear about stuff like that. About why people create a certain type of song. Now, when it comes to that, I mean, that's something that you grew up with, right? That's a vision and something that you lived through as you were growing up, and now you're you're putting it out there as an adult. Something kind of like what do they say? It's kind of like ending that tradition or something. You know what? I'm like killing that
generational. What is it? You're killing that generational curse or chain. Yeah.
Or chain. Yeah, you're breaking that chain on there, and that's great, man. Now, is there anybody? I mean, I know that you sang some songs, and you said you had some. You're gonna have 1 or 2 features on your song. Is there anybody that like you kind of want to work with that you haven't yet, that you have in mind?
Yeah, I mean, and it's stuff that like we've already spoken about it between both of us, but one Pie Sisters, and we're just always passing ships. Yeah,
shout out to the Pie Sisters.
They're amazing,
man. We've been wanting to have them on, and we will. I promise you guys we will, because we've been asked to have them on before, but yeah. And who else, bro? Oh yeah, we did, man. Shout out to her. But who else other than the Pie Sisters? Because man, shout out to the Pie Sisters. They're so talented.
And then I'd say True Squad. Hey. True Squad, they're phenomenal. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You said what?
I don't think I recognize the True Squad. Who are these guys?
True Squad. So I always describe them. Obviously, they have their own style, but the best way to describe them is El Paso's Migos. They're awesome. And they can freestyle. Oh my gosh, their performances, they're going to be there on Friday. I'm so excited. Yeah. Every time they perform, I get so hyped. Yeah. They're amazing. Yeah.
You become a fan when even though you're on the fucking card, you know, even though you're on the list,
like I feel like you have to humble yourself. Like you can't be like, oh, like I'm better than these people. No, bro, like enjoy the music that you're hearing. Yes, you're getting up there and you're performing, but I feel like there's some people that just have this ego, and it's just like, bro, put your ego to the side and enjoy the art that you're seeing being created or reenacted on stage. Like,
yeah, I mean, some people tend to get stuck on like what they're doing, and it's not bad, right? But also kind of take some time to focus about what the fuck is around you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because me and Chewy doing this podcast, we have the opportunity to record and talk to some great people that have done so much great stuff. And even them being on our show, we're still starstruck. You know what I mean? And we have to kind of humble ourselves and take note of that, because if you don't, then what? Well, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be such an asshole, just sitting there thinking that you're the fucking shit when you got somebody in front of you that's done a lot more.
I know one time, like how you said, give your local community artists a shot. We were putting stuff away at a cool show, and we barely knew Nectar, like high and by, and we see Nectar walking in all shy, and as soon as it was go time, I see Nectar fucking killing. I remember pointing out to Misa, yo, what the fuck? And Nectar's like
bouncing on stage, and I love Nectar.
Walking like that, and he grabs us, and he's just like, and then he keeps doing his thing. And at the end, I would go to have a smoke break, and I'll never forget how many girls did Nectar have with?
One too many, dog.
I was like, yo, Paso has talent.
Yeah,
they do.
Shout out to Nectar, man. Shout out to
we love
Nectar. This is what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to take a quick break. I want to go ahead and check all of our cameras here really quick. But before we do, Nick, can you look into camera number 2, and can you let everybody know where they could follow you, listen to you, search up your songs and your socials, man?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I was saying, Apple Music, Spotify, you can find me on Amazon Music, all platforms. You can find my music on all platforms. On Instagram, you can find me at _NICKMCGUIRE _. And that has the link tree in my bio and the link tree to my other socials as well.
You heard him here live. Right back, boys.
Yeah, man. So we'll have all that info here at the bottom below. When we come back, we want to ask our boy Nick about what is in the future for him and what he wants to do. And we do have a couple of little segments for him to answer. But make sure you guys are following and subscribing and liking. And we'll be right back right after this. Welcome back, guys, to the second half of episode number 84. Episode number 84, with none other than our boy Nick McGuire. Should we move that more this way, please, or that way, or turn it to there you go. There you go, man. We gotta make sure he's right in the there. Oh shit. Nick, dude, I'd hit that 2 times, bro. It's just
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you'll make me blush and everything right now.
But I go first.
No, say my mom.
I
go first. Nah, dude, I know that we're talking about your music and all that, and like we said many times, you're super talented. But before you came in before we started recording, and even in the break, you showed us another skill that you have. Now. You can make some voices, bro. And you the first voice that you made, the scary movie is out now, bro.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Do it again, dude. Do it again.
Do you like Ghostface? Do you want to play a game?
Hello.
Oh shit, dude. Can you tell people to follow the Takeover Show in that type of voice?
You need to follow the Takeover Show today. Hit that subscribe button.
Or else. Oh, shout out to you.
Can you do the other one you were doing right now?
Yeah. Okay, so I can do these. These go together. I can do like Zoink Scoob. Look over there. A monster. Monster Reggie. Rare.
Whoa! Yo, dude, that's fucking good, dude.
Appreciate that.
How long have you been doing this for? Is
I
that
mean,
something
my
that's
whole
just-
life, like, I've just been like, I mean, look over there, Roy Thayer. It's a toya. One of the most ferocious beasts on the planet. One swipe of his claws and you're gonna. So, like, or I can do your typical, like, hey, que rollo, que pasa, wey? No mames, cabrón. Like, you know?
Bro, it'd be so awesome to hear you speak like that like cholo vibe, you know, and then like sing your songs. Just like,
Yeah.
dude, that would be.
It's like, are you hearing me, fool? No, I don't think they're hearing me. You got me feeling that oxytocin.
That's a talent, dude. That's a fucking talent. How many voices can you do? I mean, do you have a count, or do you
No,
have a
not
favorite one
really.
to do?
I don't know. Like I've just kind of learned them, like accents, voices. Like sometimes I'll just be like, yes, I'm Russian, my best friend Vladimir Putin, and I fight bear with no shirt on in snow. It's like-
Bro, you should start your songs with like some type of version like that, dude. Like,
or like, my name is Cleveland Brown.
that's what I call Julie. She's my Cleveland Brown.
Welcome to the Cleveland Show.
Yeah.
Bro, can you do like, what's the most funniest you can do?
I don't know. I can sing like Kermit the Frog. Like, you ready? It's not easy being green. Okay, so I just have to say something like it, and then I can do it right. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Crazy, right? Kermit the Frog here.
Shit, bro. You could definitely be like a voice actor.
That's something that I've definitely thought about. Like, if I wasn't singing, like if somebody was like, you can't sing, I'd probably try to go into voice acting. Like, it's just vocal manipulation.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what it is.
I feel like if you can sing, you can do voices. You can. I mean, with enough practice.
Well, I mean, if you're as talented as yourself, right,
stop it.
Because I'm sure Jamal Streeter can't do this shit. I heard
Oh.
we tried to get Jamal Streeter to say something like in English, and he sounded Indian. Isn't that crazy, dude?
You know what? I can do an Indian accent.
My friend, where we
My
going?
friend?
Is my friend.
At AT&T Tech Support.
What is your name, my friend? My name is Apu.
My name is David, but my friends call me Rashid.
Rajit, nice to meet you. Make sure to call back at 1-800. Thank you.
No, but you know what? I challenge Jamal to do it. I think he could too.
Dude,
He's talented. Jamal is so talented. He could do it. I have no doubt.
Let's move that camera again, please, dog. I don't know what's going on. It's all his languages, bro. Our camera doesn't know what to do with it. There you go.
I'm a big boy. You gotta get me in the frame. You know what I mean?
You gotta get a whole full frame for him, dog. There you go. No, bro. I know that you mentioned about what was coming on. I know there's some stuff coming on Friday as well.
Absolutely, that show.
What do you have planned? What is something that you want to do that you want to make sure, kind of like scratching it off or checking it off your bucket list? What is the future looking like for Nick McGuire?
Well, I want to go on tour.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
that would be fun.
Yeah.
Like, just doing a local tour, or like just in a city, like going back to Anaheim, touring venues there. That would be so much fun. I want to go. I want to grow and never grow out of El Paso. I never want to say that because I love El Paso, but I want to move and do things in other cities as well. Like I want. The reason I do music to begin with, the reason I do anything is to try to help somebody out.
Yeah.
So I also went to school for massage therapy straight out of high school, and so if I'm giving somebody a massage, I want them to be like, oh, wow, I feel so much better. Thank you. If somebody listens to my song and they were having a bad day or something like that, or they can relate to a song, I want them, and they're like, thank you, for for making this song because I can relate to it and made my day better. That's what I want to do.
I'm never
you know?
telling my wife about Nick McGuire, dude, because he's gonna serenade her with his music, and then now he physically could also make her feel better. Nah, dog, not on my watch.
Working the fuck
I respect relationships. Come on. I got you.
No, yeah, I was gonna ask, man. Is that something that you're doing regularly? Is that something that people could hit you up for when it comes to like massages and stuff? Or what?
Yeah, so I'm not licensed yet, so I can't charge you.
But
so
they
But
could tip. Right, they could tip.
They can do whatever they'd like.
Do what they want.
You know, that's
with the tip, you know what I'm saying? What?
No, cochino. give him something. Yeah, there you go.
No, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a lot of like, I was hit by a drunk driver, bro. So I get nuts and I get like.
I was that drunk driver.
Oh my gosh!
But yeah, sometimes I wake up all knotted or like. So good to know, bro. I'm gonna hit you up for that.
No, absolutely, man. Massages is like so important. Just like.
Oh, he's seen me. Remember one day I couldn't show up? We had a. I didn't mean to interrupt you. We had a thing.
No, you're good.
Astro Buds, and I was like, and then some dude, shout out to homie. I can't do it at the top of my tongue. Told me to sit on the chair, massaging me up. This dude had me a video, put machines on me, dude. I could breathe better. Like,
yeah, dude, knots in your back make it like. There's so many times that my dad's like, "Mijo, can you just help? My back is hurting really bad, and I'll put an elbow in or whatever the heck I need to do." And he's just
Are
like,
you
"Wow."
singing at the same time or no?
No, not yet. I'm gonna be a mobile masseuse, right? And they can have the option for serenade for serenation or not, and that'll be like an extra $5 or something.
An extra charge for sure.
Just a little bit.
I want to rent you out for the whole Christmas package, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Santa suit y todo, papa. Being a masseuse, you said you go to school for that. What are your goals in that, or what are your?
So I wanna be an entrepreneur, right? I wanna be able to have flexibility in my job outside of music so that I can make my own schedule. So that even if like I don't have to answer to a manager or anything like that, I can show up to certain things, that are necessary to show up to. Shows would be so much easier. I could do so much more because if I'm like, hey, I can't work today, and I'm my own boss.
Yeah, you're your own boss. Yeah,
so that's the goal eventually. I'm gonna start trying to build up clientele, all that kind of stuff, so that I can do what I want in long term, which is music. Which
is great, bro, and I'm sure you're gonna get there, anytime soon. What do you want to say, Jay?
I want to say that's actually smart of you, bro. I always bring sports in the real world. You remind me of an athlete that has a backup plan if music career and sports.
Absolutely, you have to.
Give your flowers on it, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now, I know that we spoke a lot about, your history, what you're doing, your music, what you're looking forward to do. Now, here at the Takeover Show, we do have some segments that we like to play around with.
Let's do it.
Man, are you down for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah, he said he's down. Now, these questions, man, it's going to be a this or that type answer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have a few, man. If you had, I'll start it off, man. Where's the music at, Chewy? That's right. I picked a shitty song so that way our boy Nick doesn't start singing into it, man, and take over the show. But now, Nick, man, I know that you're a big fan of Michael Jackson and who else? Justin Timberlake, right? Now, if you had to choose from one or the other, Michael,
100%,
right off the bat.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson.
No hesitation. Michael, he's able to do everything. He did everything from rock to R&B to pop. He was able to do everything. He's so versatile.
What about between Michael Jackson and Prince?
Michael,
you're not a Prince fan? Look at him, dude.
I give Prince his flowers. Like, he's an amazing artist. He carried his time as well. But Michael Jackson, come on.
Jeez.
Come on. Which biopic's doing better?
That is true.
Wait, does Prince have a biopic?
I think he has a few.
No, he doesn't.
Not good enough.
They're not. Yeah.
Not that great.
No, look. I love Prince. Okay, like, I'm not trying to rag on him, but Michael Jackson, come on.
In other words, dude, fuck Prince. Anyways, guys. Anyways, our boy Chewy here has a very popular segment. It's called the culture segment. Chewy, take it away.
I'm gonna do a little tag right here. Welcome to the cultural segment, brought to you guys by Blue Cheese. You guys like chamoy candy, popcorn, all that good stuff. DOCICHES 2K22. Let's get to it. It's gonna be a this or that. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
That music started. Here we go. Chicos Tacos or L&J's?
Oh, that's hard. It's like, what do I want to lean more like Mexican, like actual, like authentic, or you know what? Chico's has a special place in my heart. We're going Chico's.
Okay. Crisostomos or El Cometa?
El Cometa. Yeah.
Western Playland or Wet n Wild?
I don't like water parks. Yeah, I think they're gross. So Western Playland. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Actually, I've never thought about it. That's true. I mean, shout out Wet n Wild.
Yeah,
man.
shout out Wet n Wild. I love you guys as a brand and everything.
How
I love
clean
you
is
guys.
that shit, though?
Yeah, I'm not saying that that it's not, but in my mind, it's not. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not.
So, Wet n Wild, man, clean your shit up, dog.
I got locomotives or Chihuahuas?
Chihuahuas, I'm a bigger baseball fan as of right now. It may change,
Okay.
but for right now. Exactly. You see the hat, so you know.
Hey, UTEP basketball or UTEP football?
Football.
So would you rather be stuck in I-10 or crossing the border on El Puente?
Probably I-10.
Now this is Misa's round right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Actually,
That
I like getting stuck on the borders just because, like, if we could have vendors walking around I-10, like how they do
yeah.
at the bridge,
You know what?
right?
That's true.
Like, you could buy an elote, you could buy, a DVD, fucking movie that hasn't even been released yet, like, you could get shit before it pops out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so, absolutely. You know what? That's a good point. I might switch that. Second the
Yeah.
border then. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Now, dude, I know that we've mentioned some food on here. Now, I really like to ask people, especially, being here in El Paso and having that Mexican culture, people like to eat enchiladas, right? Are you doing a red enchilada or a green enchilada?
Green. Green. So good.
Now, are we doing tacos or flautas?
Flautas.
Dude, this guy is like not even having to think about it.
Come on. I'm a big boy. I know what I like.
No fucking around when it comes to it. Now, when it comes to food, bro, all right? I hesitate on asking this question just because, there's some guests that we're never going to have back because they answered it wrong. You know what I mean? Now,
I don't feel the pressure. Come on, bring it on.
all right, dude, do you consider a hot dog a sandwich? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, this is tough. No, I don't. Hot dog is a hot dog.
It is a hot dog, right? You're not going to say a fucking burrito is a flauta.
No.
Right? Because, people are like, well, it's rolled up. It's like, yeah, dog.
Or you're not going to call like a gyro a burrito. They're two separate things.
Hey, he speaks facts.
You know?
So, a hot dog is a fucking hot dog, people. All right? Holy shit, dude. What else do we got here, Chewy? What else do we have? We asked that one already. Oh, actually, no, dude. Okay, so speaking of, man, I feel like it'd be very easy for you to have, or to go on a date, especially with your skills, right? Now, if you go on a date, are you gonna be taking this date over to Trans Mountain or Scenic Drive?
Trans Mountain usually has less people. There's more chance for it to become, like, hey, let's just go out there and sit and just talk. So more intimate, and I think that's cool on a first date.
So more
get to know
private.
them.
More
Yeah, exactly.
private.
Exactly.
Oh, shit, this guy don't want people to see what they're doing, dog. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yes, dude. Plus, dude, the sunset is way better. When
Sunset
you're
is
watching
gorgeous. Yeah, I do like the city site from Scenic though. Yeah.
So I have two left right here, and these are local, and these are very, like, you don't have to pick, but you have to here on the Takeover Show. Power 102 or 104.3?
I grew up listening to Power 102.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Respect. Now, second one, bro. We've asked this a couple of times. When it comes to a race, do you think Johnny Cage or Crystal Poppin can win in a race?
Johnny Cage.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I got my girl KP on that, dude. Because Johnny Cage did it. You
She
see
got
how
little legs.
Yeah, you see how old Johnny Cage is getting, dude? Shit, that's right, Johnny Cage. I said it, dude. I said it. I still love you, though, dude, but...
Nah, he's
dude.
trying to start beef.
KP, dude. KP, dog. Have you seen her run before?
No, I haven't seen any of that. Was just like, going based off of what I know.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them run either. I'm just fucking throwing that shit out there.
We have at the celebrity game, actually.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
that's
We
where
did,
that
we
came
did, we
from.
did.
So with that being said, that concludes the cultural segment. Nick, thank you for playing.
Of course.
So I'm going to jump into my next one because I know we're running out of time here. I like to call this one the borderline uplift, bro. So if you can look at this camera right here and to all the people watching, everybody that's in this in your universe and anybody that's watching this, little words of motivation for the community and yourself.
Absolutely. You guys matter. If nobody's told you today, I love you. You are amazing. And you are worth so much more than you tell yourself that you are. So keep going. Just chase after your dreams. Get up in the morning and do something productive. And try to better yourself each and every day. And remember that Jesus loves you.
Probably one of the best advice we've ever heard on this show, man. Not gonna lie. That was really good, man. That was really good. Really appreciate you, bro. We're coming down towards the end of this episode, and I gotta say, Nick, when we have a guest here and it's going really well, we lose track of time, man.
Yeah.
Stop crying, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's just his motivational shit. Thank you, guys. Thank you. But just to let you know, man, we're very proud of you, man. We're lucky that we get to know you and interview you.
I'm honored as well, man. I'm honored.
At the beginning of your career. I mean, I know that you started, but you're blowing up. You're progressing and you're growing. And whenever you make it, because you will, bro. We just want you to be successful. We thank you very much. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna go around this table here. We're gonna give our last words, starting with our boy Chewy. Chewy, final words, man. You can't beat his words for sure, but try Chewy.
First of all, if you're watching this, please stay hydrated, bro. 'Cause it's hot as hell.
Hydration pause.
Hydration break.
Drink your water.
Drink your water. Because, goddamn, bro. This was a heated episode. Thank you. First of all, bro, hopefully our friendship gets deeper than that.
Absolutely, it will.
Than just being label mates and co-workers. But honestly, bro, you have a cool story, bro. And I know that deep in our hearts, bro, your music and your talent is going to get you the farthest away from here and to the biggest bankroll that you can make, bro. So
Appreciate
with that
it.
being said, we call you Nick McDollis. So please make it
Nick
happen.
McDollis.
McDollis. So please make it come, man. Throw this back in my face, bro. Shut me up. But don't forget about us here down in the Paso, bro. So shout out to you and your journey, bro, and your new album, bro. If there's any way we can be in the back,
Or in a music video.
That would be cool. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Think about doing something cool for that.
help. We can get involved somewhere. We can help you. You can definitely come back and promote it, bro. But I
Thank
had
you.
a pleasure, bro. And thank you for giving soccer a try.
You said what? You said what?
Thanks for giving soccer a try.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's been a blast. Other than the heartbreaks,
Yeah.
because those are some crazy heartbreaks that I just felt. I was like, no.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's what happens when you're a soccer fan,
Yeah.
or any sports fan. Now, Nick, man, any last words for you, brother?
Well, I appreciate you guys so much. This is not only just like what you did here, but what you do around the studio, what you do for all of us. I really appreciate you guys. And I do agree. I hope that our friendship gets stronger and we get to know each other a lot better. We already have great memories and, hope we can build some new ones as well.
Hell yeah, guys. You heard him.
Shout out also to FREE.E.M, to GRS, and to everybody watching.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, thank you so much for those kind words, man. Like you said, big old shout out to Jaime, man. Big shout out to FREE.E.M Records. They reached out. They're a part of GRS. We collaborate all here together, and because they're family, we want to make sure that we could, help each other grow and stuff. And Jaime hit me up and asked if we could start doing some interviews with y'all's artists, and the first one that came up with Nick McGuire and Mick McDollar, man, and it's for a reason, bro. Super talented, man. We do have an open door policy, brother. So whenever you want to come back, if you have something to promote, if you want to talk to people about something or just shoot the shit, you're more than welcome to come back. We wish you the best, man. You're super talented. We know that you're gonna do great. Just don't forget about us. You know?
Never. This is awesome.
Contact, you know. And for those that are watching and listening, guys, follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams. You know, shit's gonna be hard. It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be overnight. Work hard at what you do. Make sure that you're also following and subscribing the people that support us. And, of course, make sure you guys are following the Takeover Show. With all that being said, guys, episode number 84 in the books. You guys make sure to stay safe and stay fresh. We are out. Let's go eat now, dude. Shit.
I'm hungry.
Let's
go.
Eat.